Everybody looks great. I bet you everybody is excited about playing golf on, starting on Monday out here.
Yay.
I will tell you that both golf courses are pretty much almost sold out from 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning all the way till about 4:30. So it's going to be a very busy day out here on Monday, but we're looking forward to it, to getting everybody out here. I know it's been a long 5 or 6 weeks, and just say thanks to everybody for holding on and supporting the club and everything. So just want to say thank you to everybody. The big question is, how is Tuesdays and how are you guys going to play? Tuesday, there are, again, no shotguns as of right now. So it will be all by tee times. The tee sheet on Tuesday has been blocked off between 8 and 9:30 for us.
Okay.
The opposite 9 is closed. It's for Lou to go do his thing, to kind of help prepare the 9 holes that we'll play first, and then they'll go over to the opposite 9 that we're playing and do what they need to do back there. So what's that mean is other ladies that aren't going to be playing will be playing behind us, starting at 9:40. What else? 1 person per cart as of right now. There is some talk going on. Things are moving pretty fast right now. There are some talks, maybe possibly walking only. We don't know. But we'll definitely let you know before Monday. Again, none of our pool carts will be going out.
So why is that? What was their mentality on that?
Well, one is it's to sanitize the pool carts.
Yeah.
We can keep track better our staff is cut down now already.
Yeah.
So if we have 4 pool carts come off the golf course and a golf cart with a limited staff, we won't be able to get all those sanitized and back out properly. Golf carts we can, because they're bigger and you can spray them down a lot easier. It's just a hard time keeping track of all the pool carts too.
And are they charging for the golf carts now?
Yes.
Okay, Don, I have a question.
Yes.
For those of us who have our own golf carts, are we allowed to use those?
Yeah.
You can use your own golf cart, yes.
Okay.
The 1 person per cart, there is an exception on that. If the person is living in your house, you can ride together.
Okay.
Okay. It's basically, if you're not, you can ride with your spouse, but you can't ride with anybody else. Okay. So how are we going to sign up for Tuesdays? I will need to know by Sunday at 6 p.m.
I love you.
Yeah, because I do stuff like this for you.
Yeah.
Does my email I sent in already count?
Who's muting me?
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I sent my email in already.
I've already been getting some. So I need to know by
On the email, do we send it to the pro shop or do we send it to your personal?
when we get there.
Okay.
You can send it to my personal one, okay, which is dwinter@castlewoodscc.org.
Okay.
Let me know approximate time that you want to play. Get that time somewhere between 8 and 9:30. And I will be sending out the tee times and the groupings through the email on Monday, no later than 3 o'clock. So you guys will know at least the day before what time you're going to play and who you're going to be playing with. Again, please do not prefer groups going forward from to Tuesday was supposed to be a charm day. Vicki and I spoke and basically said, since it's the first day back in 6 weeks, we'll push the charm day back 1 week. So instead of the 5th, we're actually going to have charm day on the 12th. So again, just let me know what time you want to play. And where's my mask? I should have my mask. What time you want? Around what time you'd like to play again between 8 and 9:30. Amy has agreed since she's doing EC. You will keep your cards as of for now. Okay. It's just less touch for us to touch them and hand them to you and then get the touch back, get the card back. So at some point when you pick them up, you will keep them just to make sure. Please have the pro before you go out and play to sign it. And then you guys can just write your gross score, not your net score, write your gross score down on the card and then just keep it. And every time you play, just have the pro sign it back.
Don, that is such an unfortunate choice of words.
What's
we all know it's going to be pretty gross.
You write your actual score down.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, there. How's
Does the
that?
deck start Tuesday?
Amy,
Let's let,
nod
you
your head.
want to let Amy talk now?
Yeah,
or-
Amy, you want to go ahead and
Amy,
talk
where
about
are
that?
you?
Sure, I'm here. Can you see me?
Yes.
Mhm.
I know. I don't know if I Hi. want to turn this around. Can you guys see this card?
Yes.
Yes.
So you're going to have 4 of these, and it's on both sides. So you'll get 4 cards, 1 card for each 9, and you can play from either the green tees or the white tees. There's a spot on the card that after you would put your name in, okay, you can circle whether you're playing from a green or a white tee. It says hill or valley, F9 or B9. So keeping it really simple. So you just want to carry these. It's a little smaller, so it should fit in your bags easier. Carry that with you before you go out to play. Get one of the pros to initial it under the line you're going to play. As Don already said, you're going to put in your true score, your raw score, how many strokes it took you to hole out. And at the end, I'm figuring all the way through November, maybe the last Tuesday in November, which is Thanksgiving week, I'll collect the cards, and then we'll just do an average of your handicap and figure it out. It'll all be flighted. It's a good thing to do for those of you that have done it before. It's kind of fun. You try and beat your own best scores. I may have a bad round, but if I get one score better on my EC card, I leave feeling pretty good. So,
How would you like
Amy, you probably want to explain to or mention that everyone is buying in on X for always playing on green or always playing on white. Do you want to address that?
Yes, on the card, it actually has a spot that you're going to circle the green or the white to remind you what tee you're playing from, what you're putting on the card. They all look the same except for the hill. If you're playing off the white, it's got the front 9 off the hill. It does a W short for white tee short. That's your prompt reminder that on the eighth hole you play the forward green white shared tee. You can buy in the whites or buy in the greens. I don't care. Just play the same thing off the card, however you choose to. What tee you choose, we'll figure it out with the math gets done in a machine and by Dawn, and it'll all work out. Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out a way to get these to you guys. I'm not playing on Tuesday until later. But everybody can, my bright yellow car really shows. So it'll be in the parking lot, and I think what I might do is just leave, somehow figure out how to leave envelopes for you, or just leave the back of my car open. And if you want to, if you're bringing your $20 or your check for $20, you can get your cards.
Maybe Amy, if you want, drop them off with me at the pro shop. And
then you've got to handle them.
Well, for the first time, because we have to wear gloves
Right.
and masks.
right.
So maybe the first time I'll hand them to them, and
Okay.
then they can keep them from there.
Yep.
I think
That works for me.
So you don't have to go. So people don't have to go into your car and figure out a way to get it to you.
Right. Yeah, I don't care if you go
What
in my
about our
car.
checks?
The other option is if you put your $20 with your name on an envelope and bring it Tuesday, I will be there Tuesday and I'm happy to collect them up, the money up. You just have to let Amy know so she'll have cards available for you. So I'm not
Yeah,
sure how you want to do that, Amy.
I'm gonna I'll send out an email after this, and it
I'm
would be
in.
great if people who are going to play and participate let me know so I know how many to print, and I could actually put your names on them and put them in the packs of 4, and then you just have to decide if you want to play from the whites or the greens. And or you can even
Whichever
tell
you decide, you do it all the time, right?
yes.
Amy,
Yeah.
would it work if everyone goes in the chat box right now if they know that they are going to sign up and we tell you, yes, we are signing up and you can look at
No.
the chat box?
No, thank you.
Okay. Okay.
I'll send you
What
an
about-
email and you can respond back
Amy?
to that email directly, and I because I need to keep track of this. So that would be better for me.
Amy,
Yeah.
Amy,
Got it.
Hi, Norma.
hi. I wonder if we're going to do EC like on a Tuesday and it's already set where we're playing, which tea we're playing. Perhaps we should, because of that, consider whether we want to be green or white. Because we can't change it on Tuesday if we have a tournament. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I play lots of times other than Tuesday, but that is a dilemma for people if you only play on Tuesday.
Or mostly play on Tuesday.
So I'm confused.
I know once a month we play green for.
Yeah.
I like white.
Yeah, we alternate.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm confused. On the EC card, one day we can play white, and another day we can play green.
No.
Oh.
You can
Not on
play
your EC
whatever
card.
you want.
Just
It's
choose what
just
you want.
you have to predetermine for EC whether you want your scores to be greens or whites.
Okay. But most of the time on Tuesdays, we play the whites
Yeah.
Not
I
anymore.
like the white.
or the combo. So if you do
Well,
mostly
then, if
play on
Tuesday is the time that you mostly play, then you might want to just pick white.
Yeah. I think that's good.
You know, that's however you want to do it. It says in our book that you can play either from the combos or the whites, but the combos are kind of like, what's the point? So green or white, you can pick.
Okay.
It's not that complicated.
Oh, it isn't. But we're trying very hard to complicate it.
Yes, you guys are. Notice how I'm not saying a lot, trying to keep it simple. It's not hard. You know, you put down your actual score.
You're right.
The hard part is going to be to remember to get the guys to initial it and to find your cards, because it's easy to lose them. But they're smaller. I made them smaller. It's card stock. They are probably going to be pretty beat up by the time we're done, but you know, it'll be fine as long as we can see the numbers and figure it out at the end and look at your card, your best scores. Somebody's phone is ringing.
It's at my house.
You have a landline?
Yeah, some of us still do.
Okay, well, so respond to, if you know you want to play, just respond with an email, then bring in money on Tuesday, and anybody who's not on this, they'll get the email. And I don't have any problem with you adding in any time, because there's a finite number of rounds to get played in these months. And yeah, as long as I still have the cards and somebody else wants to play, they can buy a set of cards.
Great.
Try not to lose them. Like I said, finite number of cards, but it's all good. If you lose them, mostly you lose your good scores and you got to start over.
Okay.
Okay, and what did you finally decide about payment? your car is going to be there, but it's going to be there late or in the day, or
No.
or have them give it to
Payment
me,
is
or
also
leave
getting
it.
complicated. Well, then, Vicki, you and I are handling it more, and
Okay.
I'm trying to avoid doing that.
Venmo
you can-
you or
Yeah.
PayPal you?
I was gonna say, can we Venmo or Cash App you?
Yeah.
PayPal, Facebook Pay.
Wow, you guys, no.
Aren't you
Send
making?
me mail me a good old fashioned check, or
Why don't you make it
you know what I'll do?
simple?
I'll leave the window of my car cracked, and you know, and if you tell me you're going to put $20 in my car, you just slide it in, or just drop it in the mail. Leave it. You can.
It's
I guess
easier
leave it
just
with
to-
Dawn, and I can collect it. Is anybody going out after 9:40? You know, I don't know if I'm in the last group of Castlets, if you guys that are coming, because by the time we come back in, you know, we may be one of the last ones coming in.
Another option might be to also leave it in an envelope in the Castellette's mail slot at the Hill if you're going to be up there.
Are we going to play the Hill or the Valley?
We play the Valley on this Tuesday. We play the Hill the following Tuesday
Okay.
for the Charm Day.
Tuesday for the Hill? Valley.
I just say if you're
Well,
going to be
okay,
there,
hey, let me back up. So Don has said he'll have cards that he can hand out for one time. So if you guys let me know before Tuesday, before Monday evening, I'll get the cards somehow to Don. I only live 5 miles from the Valley. I mean, I can drive over there. There's no traffic now. I bet I could do it in 4 minutes. What do you think, Nicole? If we hit the lights right? We can get there.
Well, maybe Don could just have an envelope then, and we could, when we pick up our cards from him, just drop our check in the envelope.
Yeah, you can do that. If Don doesn't mind managing that, I can have a list of the names I know of on a manila
We wouldn't have to
envelope.
handle the check, we just drop it in the envelope.
Yes, and if it's check, it's in the envelope. If you give him cash, you can check off your name, whatever, okay? How's that? Does that satisfy everybody at least a little bit?
Perfect. Easy.
Most
One
of the
stop.
people, some of the time.
Thank you, Amy.
Complicated.
Okay, it'll be put out in an email too.
Thanks, Amy.
reinforced,
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
thanks,
you.
Amy.
Vicki, what you got for us?
Okay, so my feelings are, right now, initially, everybody's just going to be so excited to be back playing golf and be on the course. So there's not a whole lot that's going to happen Castlette-wise. I'll get together with the board in several weeks and we'll sort of look at what's available for the rest of the year and what we can plan for. If y'all are okay with that, just nod your heads yes, and that's the way it's gonna go. But the charm, Sherry Platter has the record for holding on to the charm for the longest period of time. But
yeah,
maybe there's an award for that, Sherry. But Sherry knows, and I hope the rest of you heard Don say, we're just going to delay. We're going to go with the schedule that's in the calendar, but we're just moving Charm Day back a week because already, as you know, Eck is going to make it so difficult on Tuesday. We may never recover from that. But what I do have, for the past 2 months, we've been having our fun little games. And so for everyone that won in a fun little game or participated in a fun little game, I have a stack of envelopes. This is really simple. It has your name on it. So here's an example of one. This is Sue Anderson's. And on Crazy Socks, she won first for the first flight. And she participated in the other two, the pantry and the egg thing. So Sue Anderson, there's going to be a box right as you walk into the clubhouse, right where that, whatever that thing is called that you could put a buffet on, but it's never there.
Divider?
So, what's it called?
Room divider?
Oh, the room divider.
Okay.
Only because my understanding is they're going to take the patio furniture away from outside. You know, there would be no place to put it outside. So Sue, I will seal yours back up again. So in Sue's, for example, because she participated in 3 things, here's her win for Crazy Socks. Isn't that cute?
Like it.
Oh,
So
that's
cute.
Here's your win for the egg. Where is it? There it is.
Okay.
And here's your win for the pantry stuff.
Thank you.
So everybody that participated, it'll say it on the outside. It'll be inside the envelope. If I screwed up, I'm only human. I'm not perfect, although I like to think I am. Just let me know, and I'll make sure you get it. It was a lot of stuff to keep track of, for me anyway.
So Vicki,
So are you okay with this? It has your name on it. Carol Arnold, you're next. Yes, there's one there for you. Before you have a question.
if we go into the clubhouse, the main entrance on the hill.
On the
The
valley.
valley.
On the valley.
The valley, that
The
thing.
valley.
It'll be right there. Okay? Are you all right with that? Everybody okay with that?
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Good.
So you're going to start out with presents. That will be fun.
Yes.
So other than that, I've spoken with Kala. She's still stuck.
Oh, geez.
And they don't know when they're going to lift the airline stuff. I heard from Randy Dalton, who's doing Zoom with her parents right now. So she said to say hello to everybody. She's sorry that she can't be with us. And what other things would anybody want to talk about?
Kelly, how about Kelly being having 2 grandbabies?
Oh yeah, Kelly got another one. And Pam, I'm waiting for the pictures. Where are they?
Oh, I didn't put any. Okay, I'll put one on the Google, the big Castlette Google.
Do you have a name?
We finally got 2. So.
Did they name them Peanut Butter and?
Almost. No, their names are, okay, wait for it, Carl and Odin, like the Norse god.
Wow, Vikings.
Yes.
Viking names.
They
Nice.
are
I
definite
like it.
Swedish, Scandinavian names because they
That's right.
both have that in common.
Nice,
that.
nice. Everybody doing okay?
Everybody's doing fine. They finally went home. They were in the hospital for like 6 days. They finally went home last night. Yeah, they had a few complications between jaundice and my daughter-in-law had that preeclampsia and they were trying to get her blood pressure down. So they had to wait. One of the little boys had to be in the jaundice light box overnight for 24 hours. And so finally last night they were released and they made it home for one. My husband and I went yesterday to the Alameda County Fairgrounds and got our COVID-19 test because we're hoping when they come back negative that we will be able to go see the boys and return their lovely dogs that you hear in the background.
Were you getting a test to see if you had it or have had it?
I think it's just to see if we have it currently. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
I want to get the antibody test.
Which I understand you can do now. There is a
At Quest.
I talked to Linda Connolly today, and she said she and John have an appointment for that through one of these
Quest
profit center
Diagnostics.
things that does it. I can't remember the name of it, but she and John are going to do that later this week.
Okay. I want to know how Kelly Mildemore's, how Patty's daughter is, Kelly.
Oh, thank you for asking, Carolyn. I think she's coming out the other end of the tunnel. It's really been a rough week. She's feeling almost herself, she said, and she's got a little more energy. And she had the COVID thing test twice. Both came back negative. But it sure seemed like that's what it was. I mean, she couldn't breathe. I mean, that's never good under any circumstances when you can't breathe. But thank you so much for asking, Carolyn. She's doing quite well. I had a brief text with her this morning, and she's looking better. She's feeling better, and she was going to spackle some places. I don't know. I said, Kelly.
She's spackling?
Spackling. I don't know what. I said, Kelly, is this important? And she said, I've got to do something. I'm going crazy. And I understand that. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's where pictures were. I have no idea. I smile and nod a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Good
how
plan.
did you get on Zoom today? Just curious. Is Evan there?
No, I did it all myself.
Good.
But you know what? Does everybody have? I mean, are you seeing everybody, or are you only seeing who's talking?
No, you just slide the screen. It'll only show 9 at a pop. So slide the screen to the right or the left, and then more people
But
come
it'll
up.
show everybody. I can see everybody if you just go to
Okay, I'm sliding the screen
Depends
and
what
nothing's
device you're
happening.
on. If
You
you're
have to go to the
Okay.
top of your screen
Okay.
and choose either the thumbnail view or the speaker view. And so there's a little thing that's a thumbnail view, and if you select that at the top of your screen, you'll get the Brady Bunch, all of us.
it's like a
Not
grid.
there.
Which I love because it
And
entertains
I
me.
think because I'm on an iPad.
Your iPhone. See everybody on a PC, but the smaller the device, the fewer faces you can see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Works
Yeah.
differently depending on the device.
Okay,
No,
Joanne
not
Joanne
working.
Shepherd, how are you?
I'm okay, thanks. Yes,
You lost your kitty. Here's
I did of 20
Oh.
years. She spent 10 years on the East Coast with me and 10 years on the West Coast with me.
Oh, wow.
So it's
Wow.
she's been my very faithful friend. So I miss her, but it was
Oh,
the
so
right
you-
time. I feel very, very strongly that it was the right time, the right day for her to go. And my vet comes to the house. So with our masks, but not 6 feet apart, she performed in a very reverent, kind way. And that really helped a lot. And
very good. Okay.
so anyway, thanks for asking, but
Been thinking about you. Yeah.
thanks. Because I miss her. You know, my husband dies in October, in the fall, and my sister died in the winter, and my cat died in the spring. So
Oh, boy.
I've had to learn a lot about loss, and I have learned a lot, and I've gone through the process. So I'm very busy.
Have you
You know,
had-
I walk and I take good care of myself. So
Have you had a little counseling, Joanne?
yes, I just finished it yesterday, so I feel like I'm on, and I'm painting. So I'm illustrating a series of short stories by a friend of mine, Claire Chow. I don't know if anybody knows her, but she is a marvelous writer. And so that's what I'm excited about now. I'm doing these illustrations for her short stories.
That's wonderful.
Wonderful. Good for you.
Yep. So that's how I'm doing.
Some of the questions, where you at? Some of the questions I'm getting is, I think I got one from Sue the other day saying, do you have to wear your mask on the golf course? No, you don't. You don't have to. What we're suggesting is you wear it from the car basically to the tee is what we're saying. Anytime you're inside, you have to have it on. But anywhere, you know, a good rule of thumb, from the car all the way to the first tee. Once you start off, then you can, you know, take it off. So that's one of the things. The other one is posting. No, you don't have to post. Cups are upside down. You know, the rakes, you know, there's no rakes in the bunker. So basically no posting. If those are any of the questions that you may have.
If we have to hit out of the bunker, then we just use our club or our feet to try to smooth it out.
Yeah, just use your foot, smooth it back and forth. Kind of like a cat, you know.
So if you hit the cup, then that
Don't leave
counts as
anything
a
else.
putt.
What was that?
So if you hit the cup, then that counts as a putt.
Well, they're actually turned upside down, so the ball will actually fall in, but it'll be to a point where you don't have to. You'll be able to pull it out.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's not one of those. It's not the raised cup where you hit it and it just bounces off. You say, "Oh, that's done." No, there's actually it'll be enough room where it can fall in.
Okay.
Then you do not touch the flags either.
Okay.
So
You mean we're not gonna have those great big cups that you have hidden?
No, no big cups. I wish.
I was hoping
Another-
for a hula hoop.
Another thing I asked Don was about the restrooms. So down in the valley, do you want to talk about the ladies' room?
What about it?
Well, you told me you have to enter from the outside.
Oh, down at the valley. That's right.
We're at the valley.
Okay, I thought you were just talking about out on the course. The Valley Golf Shop will be, the front doors will be locked. Okay, so the only way to enter is through the patio. Now down at the Valley, only 2 people at a time are allowed inside the shop, and there's markings on the floor like you've seen in the down at the the supermarkets where it says stay 6 feet apart. So there's one person at the counter, one person down the hallway, and then the doors will be open, and then the line will go down the kind of the ramp. Okay. You cannot go into the dining area whatsoever. That's going to be blocked off by tables and those partitions. And then the only way to get to the bathroom is through that back door, back by the bathrooms. That'll be open and you walk in there. Okay.
Are we going to be able to order food or drinks to go?
I believe you will. There's that order window.
Oh,
there's a
never use that.
No, because it's never been used. So I think that's where the food order will be taking place, from that back.
All right.
Okay, just so you know, I was listening. I just heard you say the front doors at the Valley will be locked.
Correct.
So there's no point putting this on the divider right there by the front door.
Well, the doors from the
patio door
will be open.
The patio, exactly.
Correct.
I just
So
wanted
that's the only way
it'll
you'll
be
be able
back
to come
there.
in.
Okay.
You still be able to come into the golf shop to check in, let me know you're here, and then go. If you don't feel comfortable coming in, just wave at the window, say, "Hey, I'm here," and off you go.
So, Don, how can we get water?
You bring
at the window.
Water will be at the window.
Okay.
Yeah, because everything is being pulled. Well, here's what I may highly suggest that you bring a couple extra bottles with you, because there is all the ice chests haven't been pulled off the golf course. There's no bottled water on the golf course. There's no ball washers, no sand bottles. There's basically anything that you touch has been pulled off the golf course. So, I mean, you may want to bring a couple extra bottles of water with you. If you need extra, the kitchen will have it for you when they get open.
Okay.
Don, if we want to play golf other than Tuesday morning, can you kind of explain to us how that works? I know we need to make a tee time.
Tee times right now are 7 days in advance.
Wow.
Starting at 7 o'clock. Now, I was here. When did we start taking time? Whenever we start taking times. What is today? Friday?
7 a.m.
Yeah, we started.
Yeah, but nobody was there at 7.
2 days ago. So today's Friday. I guess Wednesday. Wednesday when we started taking tea times?
Yesterday.
I forget.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
I think it was yesterday. It could have been yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday.
It was
Thursday.
The phones go off the hook at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Matter of fact, at 7:15, I looked at my phone and I get all the voicemails that go to the phone if you don't get through to us. At 7:15, I had 91 emails.
Oh my.
That's how many people were trying to get in to try to make it to time. So
What
just
is that, 9 o'clock?
huh?
We
Yeah.
got a 9 o'clock.
Well, you're lucky. So it's 1 week in advance, starting at 7 o'clock. And I highly suggest you just get us on speed dial and keep dialing.
Hey,
So
Don.
If we don't get through on the phone, we can email you, but
Well, because we're taking so many phone calls, I
know.
can't get
This is ridiculous.
the voicemail.
Why doesn't Troon have an online?
Well, here's the thing. You guys would be almost the same thing would be happening online as it would on the phones. You guys would be competing. If you're not fast enough, it's going to kick you off, and then you won't be able to get the times. there's going to be 400, say 100 people trying to get an 8 o'clock tea time. Well, it's just going to keep kicking you. If you try to request 8 o'clock, it's going to kick you off.
Well, so Don, for all of our Tuesdays, then we will still do it like we have been in the past. We'll just let you know.
Send me an email before 6 p.m. on Sunday that you want to play with a kind of a range that you want to play between 8 and 9:30, and I'll see the best I can to get you around the time that you'd like to play.
Okay, thank you.
But
Now, there
other
are
than
10
that,
variables.
but
Okay.
But you're making the pairings, sorry, Don.
I will email the pairings out on Monday, just before 3 o'clock. I'll try to get them out before 3 o'clock already.
Okay.
Don Winter?
Yes.
Don Winter at Castlewood, 60?
Yes. D Winter, not Don. D.
Don,
D Winter at castlewoodcc.org.
okay. Are we going to start Twilight?
Probably not until June.
Okay.
It's one of those things where it's just we kind of want to kind of ease into this. It's kind of that light switch dimmer kind of thing.
Right.
You can't go open, light switch on. Let's get a little dimmer going first.
Yeah.
Checking because it was on my calendar.
How late in the day can you get a tea time?
Well, we're here till 6 o'clock, basically. The shops are open till 6, so you can get a tea time all the way to 6 o'clock at night. After that, it's just walk on.
Okay, so I have a question. So just for instance, let's say I want to play on Saturday. I know I can't play before 10.
Correct.
So the Saturday before is when I would call.
Correct, yes. 1 week in advance. Saturday to Saturday.
But you can
Monday,
call the
Friday,
same day and see if there's any openings or cancellations, right, Don?
Yes, you can call the same day because there are times that say I called and got at 8 o'clock, Cole got at 8:10, and then all of a sudden we go, oh, we only need one of those times. That time may open up that day, so you can call. If you want to play, always call. There's always cancellations or something going on that day.
Okay.
We're trying to be as accommodating as we can.
Great.
And we're kind of a little bit crazy here right now.
Pent up demand.
Yeah. You would think you guys haven't played golf in 6 weeks.
We haven't done anything in 6 weeks.
I have a news flash. I haven't played golf in almost over a year because of my disease. And
Yeah.
I don't know, and I still have them, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to play or not. But I'm going to show up and give it a whirl.
Show up, walk or putt or whatever. Right.
Yeah.
Well, show up to get your award, Patty.
Oh yeah, I have to get my award. Yeah, thank you so much.
Exactly.
That's why when you brought up the thing about gross score, I was choked.
Anybody have any questions? Yep.
Don, again, your email is dwinter@castlewoodcc.com.
.org.
And I'll send an email out reminding everybody of everything.
Okay.
Because I don't think we have everybody. We don't have everybody on here, right?
No, we have 23 people though. Nice turnout.
That's good. That's good. So I'll send something out.
Any other questions for me?
Nicole, what are you drinking? Water.
Boring.
She doesn't believe you, Nicole.
It's too early. It's only 12:45, girls.
5 o'clock somewhere,
Jill or
honey.
Sherry or Deborah Hunt?
What?
Can anybody see Jill, Sherry, or Deborah Hunt? I don't
No,
see
you
them.
can't. No, they're not.
No.
They're not on video.
Videos
Oh,
are
okay.
on, yeah.
But I don't
Are
hear
you-
them either, so are they here?
Yes.
I am here.
Here.
They're
Oh,
here.
okay.
I'm cleaning my house, so
Oh.
you want to see me.
Julie, are you back home or are you still
Yes,
in?
we're back home. It got too hot in the desert. It was like 105, 106, and the course opened up. One of the 2 courses down in Sun City opened up last Monday, but everybody wanted a really early tea time because it was going to be like 104 that day. So we just decided we came home on Wednesday because we weren't going to be able to play. So
Pam, where are you now?
Better here now.
Oh, I'm here in Pleasanton. I think Sandy Salmon's still up in Arnold.
Yes. She's not planning on playing this week, so don't expect
She's not home.
you.
She's not home.
And how about Ann Emanuels? Has anybody heard from Ann?
I saw her the other day on the bike trail. Her and Fred were riding their bikes, so she's
Oh,
good.
good. Oh, good. And Michelle Hodges, oh my gosh, you owe me so much.
So good to see her.
I haven't seen you for such a long time.
I know.
Michelle, are you going to be playing again? You going to start playing again?
How are you, Teresa?
I think Teresa left.
Teresa's muted. You got to unmute yourself, Teresa.
Oh, sorry. No, life is good. I'm looking
Are you
forward
going to play Tuesday? Are you playing Tuesday?
Bet I'll be there.
All right.
You have a new puppy?
When are you retiring?
I'm sort of retired now. Officially, it's June 30th, but I only have to do a few hours a month for the next 3 months. So we got a puppy. So we're very, very busy with our puppy. So it's been a lot of fun.
What kind of puppy?
It's called a double doodle. So it's a half golden doodle and a half labradoodle.
Oh, how cute.
Oh, cute.
Double doodle.
All a fluff right now, but she has to be about 20 pounds. And she's a good girl, so we're pretty thrilled.
Nice. And Joanne and Karma, it looks like your face is sitting on a huge bottle of wine. In the background where that white is, when I looked at it,
That's the shutters in the window.
I just thought, oh, how clever you are.
Well, if I have them open, then it's so bright that you can't see me.
Yeah, I gotcha. And Carol, any questions today?
Well, let's see here.
Share your Trader Joe's story.
I've got a question for you, Vicki.
Oh, I knew you would.
Are we still planning to have an invitational in September?
Probably not. We can talk about it, but I don't see how we can. I really don't. I don't even see how we can have a guest day right now. We'll talk about stuff and see kind of what is going to happen with Castlette. But
we have plenty of money, so we don't have to have it this year.
Exactly. And Don and I spoke, and we're just going to do payouts twice a month, or we'll do things like what I bought for the past 6 weeks, which was maybe $150. I mean, it was just really nothing. So we'll deal with it. We'll talk about it and try and do
something. At this time, there's no guests allowed out here. It's just strictly members.
Right. Exactly. I don't think so.
Your family, that the people that are only going to be playing golf are people that are on the membership.
Right.
So, or unfortunately, like on Mother's Day, you want to bring your son out. If he's not, he's a guest. He can't play, unfortunately.
Okay.
Got it.
So there's no guest play, just members.
I hear you. Now, Carol, I think your Trader Joe's story is really funny. Are you willing to share that with everybody? Do you remember your Trader Joe's story?
Oh, yes. It pays to be old, because I went to Trader Joe's and there was this huge long line. And so I went up and I said, I thought there was a time for senior citizens. And he said, well, just come right with me. And I went to the front of the line and I went right in, and there were hardly any people in the store. I buzzed around and got what I needed. And when I came out, it was raining, and there was somebody, and I bought a lot of groceries too, because I hadn't been for 3 weeks. And so a lady was standing out there with her umbrella, and she took me to my car and she loaded up my groceries. And I thought, my goodness gracious, I guess it's okay to be old.
Has its advantages, that's for sure.
This was not my image of my old age, though, right?
No, I just thought that was a cute story. Is Carol and Harley there someplace?
I'm here, yep.
Well, see, I interviewed the troublemakers. So that's how I got that information on Carol. And then Carol and Harley is part of the Troublemakers. I don't know why they're the Troublemakers, and I know Norma is there. So Carolyn, you mentioned last time that we Zoomed that you were teaching online to your grandchildren, right?
Yeah, I am now almost retired.
Oh, is it because summer vacation is upon us, or what?
We are back to only Mondays because kindergarten is going now Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Oh.
So I'm tired.
But what I thought was sweet that you mentioned was the tea parties you were having.
Yes, we've had tea parties, and on Tuesday we had a virtual birthday party for my daughter Krissa, who was 45, and we had a lovely party. Dad and I got out all the good dishes and set everything up and had a virtual luncheon for her. So we're
lovely.
trying.
Love that.
And the tea party, the same thing. Everybody gets dressed up with their gloves and all of that stuff. And
Exactly.
very sweet. And then the other troublemaker that's there is Norma. And Norma was talking about her culinary skills to me with her husband. Do you want to share that?
Sure. The lack of them. The lack of my culinary skills is what I feared. Certainly, that isn't my best room in the house. I'll just leave it at that.
Are you still making your soup every Monday?
Every Monday, a gigantic pot of soup. Yes, I am.
The same soup every Monday?
Same soup, chicken soup with the matzo ball. That's the soup. Every Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh, let's see, maybe Sunday, and then we're back to Monday. Yes. It's quite exciting at my house, the menu I'm talking about.
Now, the troublemakers, there were 4 of you. Was the 4th one Ann Carter? Who was the 4th?
Yes, Annie was our 4th troublemaker. And I haven't spoken to her or heard from her lately, so I don't have anything to report.
No, I think I'll call her today and find out.
Good idea.
Yeah, I sent her the egg coloring thing for former Castlette. I didn't hear back from her either. So tell her, give her my best. So is the spot available to put another troublemaker in? Or are you guys exclusive?
We already have a troublemaker in training. We call her a Kit, a troublemaker in training. She's blonde. She spends a lot of time away from home. She has many children, grandchildren, and I mean, she's very busy, but she's in training. And yes, there she is.
Congratulations.
Do we have any more of these Zoom meetings?
Has
Do
anyone
we have any more Zoom meetings?
Anybody know what how Irene is doing?
No.
Okay.
I talked to her about a month ago. It was the feast day of Saint Irene. So I called her for the Saint Irene day.
I thought she was a troublemaker.
Yeah.
Yes, she was and is.
Okay.
You have to die to get out of the group.
Hey!
Yeah, okay. Okay, and Carol Hansen, what's up with you? I haven't heard anything.
Oh, I don't know. I've been keeping busy. I hike with my grandsons and my daughter, and I have just been doing all kinds of projects around my house. I've been making masks for family members. So, and hiking with Sue twice a week. So
that's great.
We've been keeping
very
busy exercise. So yeah.
Great. Now, Sue, I saw that great game with your husband on Facebook. Did you want to share that? Is he any good at it?
No, no.
Oh.
I'm the queen of tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, do you all know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I saw it. It's
There's,
great.
yeah, there's a putting game, and so we're all psyched to go for real on Monday.
Okay. What time? We have a tea time at 12:40.
9:40.
9:40. Okay.
9:40 on Tuesday. I guess we got the last one. We're going to play Monday. I play Tuesday. He plays Wednesday. We play Thursday, and we got a tea time on Friday. So
Okay.
we're psyched. Totally psyched.
Nice.
And thanks, Don,
Okay, good
and the
girl.
whole team. Honestly, it was so easy calling in. We had no troubles at all. So don't be daunted by that. They're
And
really.
who else haven't we spoken with? I thought Elaine was here, but I don't see her anymore. Did she leave?
She texted me. She had to jump off and she was calling her mama.
Oh, okay. All
But
right.
thanks, Vicki, for doing it all. It's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't wait to wave to everybody on Tuesday.
Exactly. Exactly.
Thank you, Don, for organizing us.
Thank
you.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Good to
Nicole.
see
Thanks to
everybody.
Vicki.
Bye-bye. See you
Bye,
Send me an email before Sunday at 6 p.m.
Ooh.
All right.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Talk
Got
to
it.
you guys soon.
Okay. Bye. Thanks.